Hi guys and welcome. I'm Philip English from RoboFeel.com, and on this video we're doing a quick interview with Rob Knight from the Robot Studio and the opensourceandroid.org. We managed to speak to Rob at the InnoRobo 2015 Robot Exhibition in France, Lyon. The Robot Studio is a specialist supplier of biometric robot hardware for both research and entertainment. It is a studio for building robots rather than a pure laboratory, because the form of the robot is considered to have equal importance to the function of the robot. This results in robots that look and move like biological systems, and in doing so come nearer to achieving the performance of biological systems, be they animal or human. A little bit more about your company?
So the company's called the Robot Studio. We're about 10 years old now, and we have working technical collaboration with Maxon Motors to develop an open source Android platform, which is our main project. We've done robot fish in the past, and we've done a few of electric vehicles, but the main project now for us is open source Android. And the aim is to make a reliable hardware platform that people can then build software on top of. So we bring up from the physical layer, all the bus layers, motor drivers, right up to the point in ROS, in fact, where you can access all of the information and drive all the motions and all the movements.
Okay.
And we just aim to make that reliable and easy to assemble and easy to maintain.
Okay.
So people can build software on top of that.
So is the actual robot like 3D printed then? Because I understand the motors, as you were saying, are from Maxon, and I was speaking to the Maxon guys, and they actually build the motors for quite a lot of the robots here.
Yeah, most of the robots here probably have Maxon motors.
Yeah. So you're used to that, but then are the parts like 3D printed for the robot? Or?
They are becoming. This one is almost entirely handmade.
Okay.
All of the white parts are made in a plastic called polymorph, which is mold by hand.
Right. Okay.
But it's too difficult to transmit that to people and have them make their own. So we are now 3D printing. So this is the new hand.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
This is fully 3D printed, and we've just released all the designs and the tutorial for this.
Okay. And is that fish wire then? Is it?
There's many different things. So this is nylon paracord, but there is fishing line holding the things together, and the joints are actually slaved as well. So we reduce the redundancy, so you can actuate it with a single tendon.
Okay.
So this is really just a simple gripper. It can grasp cylindrical objects, which is
things,
it's enough for now.
Yeah. It's in the robot. I mean,
this is only about €80 to buy the 3D printed parts.
About €80. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. So like the price is coming down. You know, the economies of scale and everything. So
sure. And also this comes actually pre-assembled. So it comes out of the printed.
Oh yeah, I've seen this 3D printed stuff where you can do chains and stuff and everything. So
which makes it much easier to assemble. So if any pressing bearings, but we've done all the instructions now. It still takes probably a few hours to do.
So for this, you just insert the cords and you're away.
Yeah. So you put in the bearings, put in the cords. There's elastic on the back.
Well, where's the elastic?
So this is elastic here. This.
Oh, okay. Oh, these things here. Okay.
So that's what makes the spring open again.
Okay, cool. So otherwise, the strings wouldn't do much.
Indeed.
Okay.
Then you can just put it on a stick and
go away and you can go scare people.
Yeah.
Get it behind them like that. Yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool. So yeah, I mean, so obviously, yeah. So you got this type of robot, but obviously, as you're saying, your idea is to build a sort of platform and that you can take up from there. So that's one application. So what sort of other applications can you see in the future that you can use for it?
It seems like there's a lot of stuff happening in agriculture at the moment. Harvesting of soft fruits, and there's still always an interest in working collaboratively with people on the production line. So you can't use an industrial robot to work next to someone. It's too dangerous, and it's also illegal. With a compliant robot like this one, which has these elastic parts. So this one
I see. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
So it limits. It's safer, and legislation also allows for it to work closely with someone. So the next thing we're going to make, in fact, is a modular arm unit. So it'll be this hand with complete 3D printed design, be somewhat lighter, a bit smaller, but it'll just be a free roaming unit which you can just put on top of anything and get it to pick stuff up and start to do useful stuff. But it's a good question. What the first real killer application is?
Still sort of searching,
yeah,
really.
No one really knows.
Yeah, what's he saying? Like I've seen in the architecture myself, in agriculture. Sorry, myself. Like there's lots of jobs where you have like the prune pickers and everything else. Mm-hmm. So instead of having a person doing it, you actually have a robot going in there.
Yeah, I think always for me it's important to emphasise that they would do the very repetitive aspect. I don't think a robot has any way of, can do colour matching maybe, but to really tell when something is ripe and which ones to leave and when to pick and how to care for the plants, that still has to be supervised by a person.
Okay.
But then it becomes feasible for a person to administer thousands of plants, because once they've told it to go and do a certain task, they'll go and do it and they can then concern themselves with the next bit.
Okay.
But that being said, there's a lot of problems, certainly in England. You can't hire people to pick strawberries. That's a major problem, as I understand it.
Yeah.
People just don't want to do the work.
Well, this is it. This is it. I mean, I've heard that a lot as well, like in England. But I think they have, obviously, a lot of people from Eastern Europe sort of come over and do the work. But
that's not very popular with some people. So
yeah.
It has its own problems.
Yeah, no, it does. So you work for a French company, but you're originally from England, is that right? Or?
Yeah, it's my company actually.
Oh wow, okay,
Married a French woman, moved to France.
Wow, okay.
Set up a company there.
Okay,
it's an interesting experience.
Yeah. So are you based in Lyon? Is it?
No, we're based near Geneva.
Geneva. Okay.
Just outside Geneva, but on the French side.
Right. Okay.
Just down the road, really.
Yeah. You only good at skiing over there?
I used to be before the kids came along. I haven't skied in 5 years. But we used to ski a lot.
Okay. No, that's cool. That's cool.
That's good. Alps a couple of hours away, so it's a nice part of the world to live in.
I mean, how long have you had the company for then?
About 7 years now.
Right, about 7 years. And then what do you actually sell then? Do you actually sell the platform already, or?
So far it's just been research. We've had mainly public funding, but now we work with Maxon, and we're just about to start producing and really selling a modular version of the arm. The market seems to be about ready now, so we're going to start pushing it out.
Okay.
That's the next major, that'll be our first properly supported product. For now it's been more demonstrations, publicity work, marketing work.
It's just sort of slowly getting there sort of thing.
We're being pushed now, it's time to go. We're shifting up.
Yeah.
And the 3D printing technology is making that feasible, practical, cheaper. And then we're waiting for the vision systems and the other computational layers, but that's all, you can feel it converging. There's a lot more capability.
Okay. Well, this is it. I mean, it's just about that talk of when like robotics is actually really going to happen, sort of thing. And I suppose
any time in the next 2 to 20 years.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
I think that's been said since the 60s, so it's been a very inaccurate prediction.
Well, we've seen. I mean, like we've got things like from my side of the thing. So we obviously work with a Now robot, and that's going into schools. So at least robotics are going into schools more. So actually, as the kids grow up, they're more used to it. So.
The cultural shift I think is pretty much finished now. I guess my favourite example of this is The Terminator, which in 1984 was a horror film.
Yeah.
And The Terminator now is effectively a clown. He is a comedy figure.
Yeah.
Which is a complete transformation.
It is. Yeah.
So there's no, that fear has gone away. And now I think people are now afraid of the AIs. If you look at Ex Machina,
that's it.
It's not a physically threatening robot, but it's, they're going to be smarter than us. They're going to be.
It's the intelligence side of that.
Yeah.
So yeah. When they're saying that they're going to have a robot as smart as us, was it like 2050? Is that the one? Or was it before that?
I personally don't believe that at all. Not least because any process which will augment the machine's intelligence, we would also be able to access it, as you will, in the way that someone that can access the internet is smarter than someone that can't.
Yeah.
The technologies are not going to exist in isolation.
Okay. Yeah.
And Google is very smart, if you will. It's very good at doing things people can't do, but it has no actual intelligence.
Yeah.
And because what matters in intelligence is set within a social context, the goalposts will continuously shift. And so what we assess intelligence as will move.
Okay.
Emotional intelligence, other forms of intelligence, the problems we wish to solve will no longer be suitable for the programs that we previously developed. So to me, I think it's a false argument.
Okay.
That's my personal feeling.
Yeah, well, I hope so. Well, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's brilliant. Actually, yeah, it's just to get an overview, really.
Brilliant, thanks guys, hope you enjoyed the interview, and I want to say a big thank you to Rob from the Robot Studio and the open source Android.org for his time and the interview. If you want to learn more about the Robot Studio and open source Android.org, I've put in the links below for your review. Now if you like this interview and want to see even more robot news, reviews and tutorials, then please hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the latest videos that come out. If you have any questions or want to see a product review of a particular robot, then please write me a message in the comments section and I'll see what I can do.
Thanks guys, looking forward to see you next time.